Now, all new tonight on Eyewitness News. This story.
It's a lot of work, but it's for a good cause.
Yes, it is. As severe weather and flash flooding slam states down south and in the Midwest, some animals are abandoned and left in dire need for help.
And tonight, a Connecticut organization is helping to bring some of these animals here to safety. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Aya Galal is showing us how you can also lend a hand.
Right now, parts of the heartland are looking like this. And despite the dangerous conditions, a crew from East Hartford's Pack Leaders Rescue headed to Arkansas to save some puppies.
We had a call on Monday that they needed to move. All their pens blew over and the areas were flooded. So we rushed right down there.
Folks from Pack Leaders Rescue take a trip down south almost every week. The hope is that the animals can be adopted or fostered.
And some of them have been abused, neglected, just left behind. You know, some are just homeless, have been found roaming on the streets. So they come from all different, they all have a little story to tell.
This week's trip was especially important. The crew came back with more puppies in desperate need of being relocated because of that severe weather.
This week we picked up about an extra 10 or 11 dogs due to all the flooding and the storm damage. So it was a little bit busier on there than normal, but it's for a good cause, so it was worth it.
They left on Tuesday and returned from Arkansas today after a 27-hour drive.
And it's just for a good cause. Like, if those dogs didn't get out of the storms, we don't know what would happen to them.
They came back with 53 dogs, and now many of them are searching for a forever home.
We got more this trip, which made it a little bit more fun because it's a little bit louder.
Adoption events are being held today and Saturday at the Manchester PetSmart.
It's really become a community of everybody wanting to help the animals and help all the dogs and cats that are in need.
And if you aren't ready to adopt yet but want to help out, Pack Leaders Rescue is always looking for some volunteers. So if you're interested, just head to our website, WFSB.com. In East Hartford, Aya Galal, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Live from WFSB, Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 6.
First at 6 tonight, beautiful blue skies over New Haven. Look at the green there, so bright. We finally have a Friday evening without rain.
And that's reason to celebrate right there.
Yes, it is. Good evening, everyone. I'm Denise DeCenzo.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us on this Friday night. I'm Mark Zinni. You are certainly going to want to make the most of this weekend. You want to get outside and enjoy any way you can.
Our chief meteorologist, Bruce DePriest, is here now with a look at the forecast for us. Bruce.
Well, as you said, we have a Friday evening without rain, but early this morning, believe it or not, shortly after midnight, Windsor Locks had 0.48 inches of rain. So what does that mean? It means now 11 consecutive Fridays with at least some measurable rainfall for the greater Hartford area. But it was dry throughout the day today. Now, we do have that gusty wind still across the state. In fact, the wind is gusting to over 30 miles an hour in places like Groton. That's right out of the north. Bridgeport has a gust to 30 miles an hour, and Hartford a gust to 30 miles an hour with a wind out of the due north. So there's Litchfield this afternoon. You can see as we go through the last couple of hours, we had at times a cloudyish sky, at other times the sky a little bit brighter, so kind of a mix of clouds and sunshine today. But it was mild. We made it into the 70s, but right now Lakeville in northwestern Connecticut has dipped to 62. Waterbury at 66. That's the Our Lady of Mount Carmel School there in Waterbury. New Britain is 70 and Wallingford is 71. Dew points are in the 50s right now. Early morning pinpoint Doppler is scanning the stay dry. And we have dry weather in New England. There's a couple of lone showers off to our north, but we don't have to worry about that. So as high pressure builds in, the clouds will clear away and the wind will subside. That's going to lead to a rather cool night. So clearing skies, temperatures by 5 o'clock in the morning, bottoming out around 50 inland, rising through the 50s at 7 a.m. with plenty of bright sunshine. And for the shoreline, 71 at 7 o'clock this evening will bottom out in the lower 50s, and then temperatures will start to rise, reaching the 70s tomorrow afternoon. And the weekend, it's only going to get warmer. We'll talk about the 80s, and when we'll see a couple of chances for showers this weekend. That's the forecast just 10 minutes away.
All right. Thank you, Bruce. Now at 6, this story.
I hope that they do a little bit in-depth background for the teachers and staff and the administrators or whatever they hire.
Tonight in New London, parents are questioning the school district after a second educator was arrested for sexual assault. Today, 25-year-old Javon Elmore faced a judge for the first time. At least 4 other educators are on paid leave, possibly connected to what police say is a complex investigation. Channel 3's Shantae Passmore is live at Benny Dover Jackson Middle School with fallout and reaction from parents. Shantae?
Denise, tonight police say more arrests could be possible as it receives more information. Parents I spoke to say something needs to be done. The sexual assault investigations involving educators and students and other staff hovers over parents' minds.
It's concerning to me, of course. You know, you got 2 people already coming out. You know how many more are coming. You know, you send your kids into school to be protected, you know, by adults that you confine in and you trust.
Today, Javon Elmore faced a judge for a sexual assault charge. The 25-year-old is on a $150,000 bond. Investigators said the district hired him as a paraprofessional last summer, working at Benny Dover Jackson Middle School and New London High School.
The investigation is complex, and that just when we believe we have a true handle on it, there's additional information that is received.
Police shared this latest arrest follows an investigation into Karik Gaskin. He's accused of sexually assaulting students and having sex with employees at school. The district told Eyewitness News it fired Gaskin after he failed to appear at a hearing highlighting the allegations made against him. Investigators say both educators knew of each other well, but said it's too premature to say if both were in collusion with each other. Tonight, we hope to learn more about this latest arrest, but a judge sealed Elmore's arrest warrant for the next 14 days. Parents told Eyewitness News they want to see change at the district.
They said they were going to have more security, so I don't know if that goes into the staff and how they behave.
I would like them to revamp the whole thing. Revamp the whole process on how you hire people.
And the superintendent did tell us this investigation is disturbing for the district. It also said it's working with DCF and police. Live in New London this evening, Shantae Passmore, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.